Well, what did I remember from J Squared in my days? 16 years at the grammar school. Lots of wonderful years with Reading House with J Squared. Staunch supporter. Huge number of occasions where J Squared was involved in after school functions, whether they were up in the home ec room or whether we were at an end of the year function. J Squared was always part of the deal. The flower pot men with Andy Cowan. And yeah, no, just lots and lots of memories. I actually think he might have done a few underhand deals to get a few good athletes into Reading House, much to the demise of all the other houses, which set us on our winning ways. But I wasn't to ask about it anyway. Just happy to have the athletes. I think John always had a little bit of concern for me. Felt that I used to go over the top a few times at our parties, but it was just my nature, and he was always there to sort of make sure I didn't overstep the line too much. What else did he do? Just trying to think. It's hard to think on the spot.
I know.
Just trying to think what else. When he was head.
Yeah.
I do remember one instance when J Squared was acting headmaster one year, and we had this lovely young lady who was working in the home ec department called Astrid, and she happened to be living with her boyfriend at the time.
Oh no.
J Squared thought just wasn't the right thing
Shame.
for the grammar school, so she moved out. One of those things that J Squared had to make sure that it got done. And we all had a bit of a laugh about that one.
Except Astrid.
Except Astrid, yeah, true. What else? I'm just trying to think of other things to do. Boarding days. Have to remember boarding days when J Squared and I were in charge of one end of boarding. The early days before we didn't get 8 to 12 in the boarding houses. We all had the 8s and 9s in the dormitory, and the wonderful nights when we had trying to put them to bed with pillow fights and whatever else. And J Squared always still remembers the wonderful end of the year shows when we used to brew up our tomatoes and stuff and leave it brewing for a week or so until we went to the beach, and we'd stand like the four of us on a rock in the middle of the beach, and the students would have to try and come and get us, and we had wonderful fights.
Yeah, Johnny was into his fights.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful nights they were. And he still remembers those, and he regrets the fact that they ever got stopped, I think.
That's right.
Really does.
We used to have pillow fights in my day.
Pillow fights, you had to watch the pillow fights, but with the shoes and the pillows.
Boots and the pillows.
Boots and the pillows, had a few of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.